Okay. Hello, welcome back. We are working on the weekly back carry now. And I'm gonna use my same short wrap here. So there's a little confusion in the comments of the post. The weekly back carry is short knotless double hammock. It's not a double hammock with a Valeria chest belt. That's actually longer than this carry. This carry does not have a chest belt at all. And so it can be tied with a base -2, maybe a base -3, depending on how long your wrap is. Mine is between a base -2 and a base -3. So this, again, is a double hammock variation, so it will have a chest pass, but the chest pass is bunched very, very high, and so this carry can be wrapped higher than a regular double hammock. So you can use it for a slightly smaller or shorter baby than you would a standard double hammock that can swallow up very small babies. So this is an option if you want to try something that loads completely on the upper chest, but you don't want to do a ruck. This is also a carry that can be wrapped over a front carry as a tandem carry, if you can get the front baby low enough to get that bunched chest pass over the level of where it would be in their face. So that's really handy too. All right, I'm going to use my large terrifying demo doll to show you. So we're going to start with one double hammock measure from the center. So middle of the chest, around under your arm to the middle of your back. And this is the new spot where you're going to put it on baby's back. So you've got one long tail that makes your chest pass and one short tail. Okay, if you're watching this carry demo, hello. I'm going to assume that you already know the fundamentals of making a seat because this is a more advanced carry. So I'm not going to walk step by step through making a seat. I'm just going to make it. If you need help with that, there is a Technique Tuesday all about making good seats. Okay, so I've got my doll up at ruck height, which is still a little too high for this carry. You need to lower this carry down just a little bit. So when you're making and spreading that second pass, you can actually reach above baby's bum to spread it and create it. So I'm gonna lower it down until baby's knees are at or below where my bunched chest pass is gonna come across right here. So you can see it comes under my arm, across my chest right here. So baby's knees and bum have to be at or below that level. Otherwise you can't reach to spread the pass, and all you're doing is just lifting baby up over your shoulder, and it's really uncomfortable and awkward for both of you. So then I'm gonna take my short tail, and I can't quite pin it in my knees, which is a bummer, because it makes it harder to talk, but I'm gonna pin it in my chin here. You can also bite the top and bottom rails and hold it in your teeth to help maintain the tension. Or if you have a long enough tail, you can pin it down in your knees. Oh, I can just barely pin it, but I'm really hunched over, so that's not great posture for baby wearing, but we're gonna go with it because this is a demo doll and I need to be able to talk. So I'm gonna bring my tail down under my arm here while maintaining the bottom rail tension to create my bunched chest pass, and I'm keeping it bunched. I am not going to spread this down. Otherwise I won't be able to finish my carry here. So then I'm going to spread my top rail up and tuck my bottom rail under baby's bum to kind of preserve my seat. So take the bottom rail here. I'm just gonna tuck it just for a second while I spread the top rail up. But not over my shoulder. So you can see if you have baby too high, how hard it would be to get that second pass flipped up over baby's bum. This is even a smidge high. So then I'm going to tighten my chest pass exactly the way that I do for a regular double hammock. But I'm going to keep this bunched up high up on top of my upper chest. So first I'm going to do my top rail L pull, holding this way, way back behind me, and this way, way back behind me. And bounce and pull. When you do your L pull, you're flexing your shoulders and your wrists to really pull that top rail tight. And remember, top rails are what keep baby up. So don't ever let go of that while you are creating your carry until baby is secure. So now baby's not going to slide down or anything while I'm messing around with everything else. So I'm going to bite this and pin this, and then I'm going to move the slack that's hanging out here through the rest of my bunched chest pass, and I'm going to move it down under baby's seat. Okay. Yeah, this is a fun carry. It's great for summer and it's great for when you need to keep a higher carry, but you want the weight on your chest. Okay, now I'm going to do my full width L pull, same way as I did before. Straight out, arms behind me, like widespread wings, and flex your elbows, your shoulders, and your wrists to pull and tighten up the entire thing. It's a little bit harder to L pull a bunched chest pass because things aren't spread out and going in mostly straight lines, but you can do it. There we go. Okay. And you can, the cool thing about this carry too is that since it's formed with knotless tucks, you can tighten it after the fact too if you didn't quite get all of the slack out of your chest pass. Okay, now I'm going to bring this second pass up over my arm to spread the second pass higher. And then I'm going to make my knotless tuck. So this tail, remember knotless tucks go over under. So we're going to go over the chest pass, back up through it, and then out the top. And you can pull here and here to tighten that strap. So I've got a half knot knotless tuck there that's being held nicely by friction. This tail can go out under your armpit or out through the center. It doesn't matter, whatever you like aesthetically better. Okay, then I'm going to do the same thing in this tail. I'm going to strand by strand tighten. Up over my shoulder in the direction the wrap needs to be going. Wow, that demo doll is really, really sky high. And then again, I'm going to go over and then back up under to create my knotless tuck. You know, the pressure in this is all going to depend on the individual. Some people will find that this is too much pressure and can cause clogged ducts and other issues. And some people will not have any issue with it at all. So it's really all going to depend on your anatomy, honestly. So again, I can pull down on this side and up on this side to tighten through there, tighten through my knotless tuck. And then on each side, you can spread it out to spread out the weight distribution across the top of your chest and strand by strand tighten through your tail. Spread it wide, strand by strand tighten up through your tail. And then you can look around and see if you find any weird slack that you missed. So I've got a little bit of top rail slack here. So I can move it either way out through my passes and then bring it down and pull it out through my knotless tuck. And you can do that on both sides to tighten it. So you've got a nice high, too high for this tall critter. 2 sling passes in the back to make it lean proof. Again, if it's too high, it's not going to be lean proof either, because the pass can only go as high as your armpit. So if baby's armpits are way up above yours, then the pass is not going to be spread up as high on one side to be more lean proof. But it will be on the other side since both passes go over your shoulders. And I've got a bunched chest pass, so all of the weight is sitting up here right at the top of my chest, just under my collarbone. So if you are prone to clogged ducts up here on top, this carry is not for you. It will put pressure there. But if you don't have an issue with clogged ducts up here and they're more down underneath, you may be able to use this carry. It's really all going to depend on your anatomy and whether or not you are prone to that issue. All right, knotless double hammock. If anybody has any other questions, if you're watching this after the fact as a replay, please feel free to drop your questions in the comments and I will come back and answer them. Have a great rest of your Thursday.